It. It's your boy, Lottery Ticket, LotteryTicket.winner, Lottery Ticket coming to you live Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. So we get this video to a little bit later this time today, around 3:20 p.m. or so, but that's okay because we got a lot of content. Spend a good chunk of the afternoon digesting all of these games. NBA, WNBA, MLB. Okay? Got a video pick for you in just a second. Your video pick for you today will hopefully be a better pick than last night's video. San Francisco just bombed against Colorado, could not get it done. But your video play today will be between Oakland and the Los Angeles Dodgers. To tell you what's up in our neck of the woods of the lottery ticket. Okay? Now, NBA got a 1-unit lead tonight between Denver and the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay? WNBA taking a massive tumble. Down $3,000 since about August 25th. Not good at all. Not good. Okay? But we got 2 3-unit plays. Minnesota, Seattle, Connecticut, Las Vegas, at tickets_lottery on Twitter if you want to get there. We're going to have a winning WNBA season, even though it's an experimental sport. Okay? MLB, need a big day in MLB. Still plus about 20 units this year, 20.6 units, but we need a big day. We were as high as 41 units 3 weeks ago, and it's been taking a tumble quite a bit, so we need a major bounce back day, which will happen here with the lottery ticket sooner rather than later. Got 3 3-unit plays for you at tickets_lottery if you want to get them. Got 3 1-unit leans and a 2-unit video play that we're going to get to you in just a second. Okay? NFL, no lean, no pick. Monday Night Football. Okay? We'll be back Thursday for the video for Thursday Night Football and week 3 of the NFL season. All right. NHL got a game 3 between Dallas and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay got it done for us yesterday against Dallas, 3-2. And we're looking forward to having yet another one on hockey to close out our record year in hockey. Okay? Your video pick for you guys today is going to be between Oakland and the Los Angeles Dodgers to go under 9 runs. Couple things here. Number one, you got 2 underrated pitchers on their staff, Montas and May. Their numbers may not reflect, especially Montas, who has a ERA close to 6. Don't let that fool you. He's a much better pitcher than what his numbers suggest. Dodger Stadium is friendly to the under historically. These are 2 first-place teams in the division. These are 2 teams that are about to wrap up both of their divisions. Good hitting, good bullpen, good pitching. Very well that you find that in all 3 of those aspects on an MLB team. But Oakland and the Dodgers both have it. You got 2 undervalued pitchers. The under set at 9. Despite the majority of the bets being over the total, the line stayed at 9. That tells you liabilities big time on the under. And therefore, I like the under 9 runs between the Oakland Athletics and Los Angeles Dodgers here. Okay? Now, your other leans for you today. In the NBA, I like Los Angeles Lakers minus 6.5 over Denver. I think this might be the game where the Lakers just have a double-digit lead most of the game. The Denver Nuggets can't keep up. They came off a heartbreaking, just gutting loss to the Los Angeles Lakers game 2. Well, they could have tied up the series. Now they're down 2-0. Now we're going to see what they're really made out of. Okay? This is where the Lakers took off against Portland and Houston. I don't expect it to be any other different. Okay? MLB, Milwaukee, Cincinnati. I like the under 9 between these 2 teams, even though it's gotten juiced up to the over. A couple things here. Anderson and Gray both need a good start. Neither one has had a good start here in a while. 3-3 for Anderson, 5-3 versus Gray. Although the majority of their wins have come in the early part of the season. Cincinnati is very good to be under. Probably the best under team in Major League Baseball, especially at home. The winds are blowing in to a degree. You have Anderson, who's a much better pitcher away from Miller Park than he is pitching at Miller Park, so that's an advantage there for the under. And Gray has come off of several just lackluster pitching games, which is unusual for him. So I like the under 9 here between Milwaukee and Cincinnati. Okay. Los Angeles Angels, San Diego Padres. I like San Diego on the run line here. You can get them at plus 125 at South Point. Angels have nothing to play for. Padres have everything to play for. They're trying to protect that number 4 seed in the National League since they can't win the division against the Dodgers. Okay. Davies is their ace. You can arguably say 7-3, coming off a rather bad, mediocre outing last time out. I don't think it'll happen again. You got Canning, who's much better than what his 1-3 record suggests. But at the end of the day, a lot of times Angels bullpen, well, what they do is they have a lead in the middle part of the game, and the bullpen blows it. So you have a great hitting unit in San Diego. You don't have a great bullpen in the Los Angeles Angels. That's a recipe right there for a late lead in San Diego to cover the run line against the Angels. At good value, too, plus 125. Okay. Houston, Seattle. Leading Houston run line. Houston's coming off an embarrassing loss to Seattle yesterday, 6-1. Cashed the under there at 8, got to 7. Okay. Houston needs this game in order to just create a stranglehold on that second place in the AL West. Seattle still has a shot, 3 games behind with about 5 or 6 games left. But if Houston wins here, they essentially wrap up that second seed and can get beyond the Yankees, nor the Twins or the Indians. Rather, they'll be the 6th seed. So lean on Houston run line. Valdez is 4-3. He's gotten much better as the season progresses. Newsom's still new. He's getting beat around quite a bit. So I like Houston on the run line to bounce back over Seattle. Okay? Philadelphia, Washington. Game 1 started, so no picks there. Game 2, Philadelphia. Favorites do very well in Game 2 doubleheaders. Chicago White Sox, Cleveland Indians. I like the under 9.5 here. I think the public is all in on the over because they see both of these pitchers, Lopez and Cantrell. I like the under. The winds are blowing from left to right. Both of these bullpens need much better improvement if they want to make a deep run at the World Series, especially Cleveland. So I like the under 9.5 there. Yankees, Toronto. I like the Yankees run line with Cole on the mound and the over. Both these teams have great hitting. Was on the over yesterday. Very late line. Debuted at around 5 p.m., which is very unusual. Tweeted about the over being a good pick, and sure enough it was. So I like the Yankees run line and the over 9.5, despite the fact the winds are blowing in. Chicago-Pittsburgh, if anything, lean to Chicago, minus 145. Quintero was supposed to start the game. He is not for whatever reason. Like the Cubs still. Pirates have given up on the year. Pirates have lost 10 out of 11 games. Cubs need this game to make sure they win the NL Central. So I like the Cubs there. Okay. Baltimore Boston, if anything, will be over 9.5. The number wins are howling in. But at the end of the day, these are two teams with terrible pitching, terrible bullpen, and somewhat decent hitting. Division game with a high total. I like Baltimore to win and over 9.5 there. Detroit, Minnesota, anything like Minnesota run line here. Bailey's making his debut for the Twins. I think he wants to get off to a good start against Detroit. Detroit has virtually tapped out of this season. They're 22-31. Minnesota needs these games to compete with the White Sox to get that AL Central title. So I like Minnesota on the run line. St. Louis, Kansas City, if anything, I like the over 9 here. Winds are blowing out. It's Gambal versus Sano. Both these teams' bullpens are not as good as you expect, despite the decent starting pitching. So I like the over 9 between St. Louis, Kansas City. Colorado, San Francisco, last game of the night. I like the under 7.5 and maybe some sprinkle on Colorado. Freeland got knocked out last game against the Dodgers. I think he wants to bounce back rather well. And Smiley got bounced around during his last game against Seattle to a degree as well. So you got two pitchers on a bounce back. Both these teams need these games to get into the wild card hunt. So I like Colorado in the under 7.5, despite the fact that the winds are blowing out. It's set that low for a reason. You have two quality pitching. Okay? That is what I have for you guys today at the lottery ticket. NBA, WNBA, MLB. You got MLS tomorrow. You got NHL tomorrow. You got golf Thursday. NFL, college football, Australian rules, NASCAR, Formula 1, UFC. You got 10 sports easily right now. We're winning in almost every one of them. For you guys, lottery ticket. Working hard for you guys every single day. Please take a moment to like and subscribe to the YouTube videos if you get a chance. Follow me on Twitter on tickets_lottery. We'll be back here tomorrow. Lottery ticket. Winning for you, more than losing. Peace. I said peace.